Hi, fourth graders. Today we are going to solve multi-step word problems using the CUBES strategy. And so the strategy, if you remember, for each letter represents something to do in our word problem. So C, you're going to circle the numbers. U, you're going to underline the question, or you can also highlight. Letter B, you're going to box the keywords. E, we're going to evaluate and draw. And the last one, you're going to solve and check your work. So please pause the video and write down this word problem in your notebook. And when you're ready, join us again. Samir scored 3,851 points on a video game. His score was 38 points more than Daniel's score. Daniel's score was 12 points less than Owen's. What was Owen's score? So you got to figure out what this question is asking. So first, it says to circle the numbers. Okay, so I should circle 3,851. Then I'm going to also circle 38. Then I'm also going to circle 12. Next, I am going to underline the question. So if you see my pointer here, what was Owen's score is what we are looking for. And then we're going to box the keywords. So some keywords I see more than, I see less than. Those are some boxed words that I can write into my question. Now we're going to evaluate and draw it. So I'm looking at here, I see there's 3 boys. So Samir, he did a lot, he scored a lot, right? 3,851. Then Daniel scored as well, but he didn't score as much. So if I would take Samir, I would subtract his score, which would be 38 points. And then Daniel's score was 12 points less than Owen's. So I could take that 12 and also subtract it from the one that we did with Daniel, or with Samir and Daniel. And then to try to find Owen's score, we're going to take that 3,851 and subtract the total of 38 and 12 to get our overall score. Next, remember to pause if you didn't pause after that last question. So here's another question. Carlton and Will went fishing together. Carlton caught 21 bass and 7 walleye. Will caught 13 bass and 8 walleye. How many more fish did Carlton catch? So, doing my steps, I'm going to circle 21 and 7 and 13 and 8. And next we're going to underline how many more fish did Carlton catch. And notice that they didn't specify walleye or bass in this question. So that's kind of interesting. So we're going to figure out what they're really looking for. So let's box the keywords. How many more would be your, there's some keywords. And now we're going to evaluate and draw. So Carlton, let's talk about him first. He caught 21 bass and 7 walleye. Okay, so if I take my 21, I could add 7 to get the total number of fish that Carlton caught. So that's one important number that you're going to find. Next, I know that Will caught 13 bass and 8 walleye, so we can add those 2 together to get the total number of fish. But now I want to know that difference between what Carlton and what Will got. Okay, so since Carlton caught more fish, we're going to take Carlton's fish and subtract it from Will's fish to get our answer. Pause the video right here and make sure you label. So if you have your answer, fish is going to be your label. And then, So after you do these two problems, you are going to have a worksheet to complete in Schoology, and you're also going to be doing 20 or more minutes of